Okay, Mike McCabe. Hey, brother. Today was mostly a revisit of the Travis style idea. I know this is your bugbear, but it won't be for long. You're going to love it. Grab an E minor. In Travis style, we don't use the ring finger, or we seldom use it, and your thumb really drives the bus. So take an E minor and just go 6, 4, 6, 4. Then move to a G with that same thing. Okay? When you go to D, it's going to be 4, 3. I love to play progressions this way. On A, it's 5, 4. You want to play the whole progression this way, or just that basic part of the progression, so you really feel what it's like for your thumb to be in control of the rhythm. You could even sing to this if you wanted to. You get that. So now, you do a pinch on the first beat. On the E chord, it's 6 and 2. Okay, then you have pinch, 4, 3, again. And the latter half of the pattern is 6, 2, 4. So you have pinch, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4. There'll be a tiny gap in between that'll serve as a transition for you. This isn't exactly what they're playing, but it's based on that pinch and the Travis style. They're doing embellishments and there's variation and a little more detail. Okay, when you go to D, just compress the pattern to the top 4 strings like this. You pinch 4 and 1. And then for A, just migrate that to the inner 4 strings. Okay, so your melody, if you play an E minor chord and then you just play the D string independently, that's your first melody note. Help. So it's going to be helplessly hoping a harlequin hovers nearby, waiting a word, gasping at glimpses of gentle true spirit. He runs, wishing he could fly. That part is just D and A at the end. So what happens there? Instead of playing the pattern twice, it compresses, so you're playing it once. Once on E, once on G, and then it expands again. Okay, you also asked about getting more resonance in your voice. The first thing I said is always, always, always think down into the earth, into your torso and your body when you're singing. When your notes are going up, you want to make sure that you're grounding. But the other exercise that I gave you is just take a note and try to make it as nasally as you can. So all the resonance is happening in your head and behind your nose. Make it extreme so you really feel the difference, like it's just a buzz. And then pretend there's an EQ dial in your chest and you're just shifting it towards bass by moving the resonance into your chest and your throat like this. And when you're doing this, pretend like your torso's growing and you're just getting fatter. It's going to sound ridiculous. Don't worry about that. Rosie can laugh. No big deal. Pretend you're Pavarotti. Pretend you're a giant opera singer. That's just exploring the whole dynamic of resonance that you have in your chest, your throat, and your head, and learning how to control that and change the tone, the timbre at will. Okay, that's it. The last thing I showed you was a D over F sharp, which was bugging the shit out of you, but only because it's unfamiliar. It's very easy. Start with a 4-note G. Shift your first finger up to the low E string. Then your second finger falls on the G string at the 2nd fret. Pinky's obviated. You're not using it. Ring finger doesn't move. The key here now is it's 6, 4, 3, 2. So I think your pattern's something like. So just kind of linger on this chord and feel it out. Do your 40-year pattern. And it's usually leading to an E minor, not in the case of your song. Your song goes to a C, I think. I don't remember the whole progression. But usually the second chord, they're using the D over F sharp instead of a